Federal Radiation Board schedules two key 2026 reviews. The Advisory Board on Radiation and Worker Health has scheduled two separate meetings this spring that carry quiet but meaningful implications for EHS professionals at facilities connected to the Department of Energy. The first is a virtual public meeting of the full Advisory Board set for April 29, 2026. The second is a subcommittee on procedure review session scheduled for June 5, 2026. The meetings will address the ongoing administration of the Energy Employees Occupational Illness Compensation Program, the federal program that provides benefits to workers who developed illness as a result of radiation exposure at DOE facilities. The April meeting will cover status updates from the NIOSH program, the Department of Labor, and the Department of Energy, along with updates from work groups focused on Idaho National Lab, Argonne National Lab West, and the Savannah River site. A public comment period is scheduled for 5:15 p.m. EDT, and written comments must be submitted no later than April 15, 2026. The June subcommittee session goes deeper into the procedural mechanics. The agenda includes reviews of dose reconstruction methodology documents, including external dose coworker methodology, correction factors for neutron dose measurement, and internal dosimetry co-exposure data for Oak Ridge National Laboratory. These are not abstract technical exercises. The procedures under review directly determine how radiation exposure is calculated for workers filing compensation claims, and any changes or approvals in those methods can affect the outcome of pending and future cases. For EHS professionals at facilities that have historically operated under DOE oversight or that have workers who may be eligible under the special exposure cohort provisions of the compensation program, these meetings represent an opportunity to track developments that could affect workforce exposure records and compensation eligibility determinations. The program covers a broad range of facilities, and the list of sites under active review continues to grow. The Advisory Board was established under the Energy Employees Occupational Illness Compensation Program Act of 2000 and operates under a charter renewed most recently in March 2024. It is currently authorized through September 2027. EHS teams that have not recently reviewed whether their facilities or workforce populations intersect with this program should treat the spring meeting schedule as a reasonable prompt to do so. Dose reconstruction reviews, once finalized, become the technical basis for compensation decisions. Understanding where those reviews stand and whether your site or workforce category is among those being evaluated is a straightforward piece of due diligence that does not require waiting for outcomes to become visible. Written comments for the April 29th meeting can be submitted to Rashawn Roberts, Ph.D., Designated Federal Officer, NIOSH, at ocs@cdc.gov with a deadline of April 15, 2026. You've been listening to Sustainability Soundbites by Environment and Energy Leader. For partnership opportunities, please reach out to our team.